Hi, I'm Emma Jenkins. I'm a specialist in contract law, and I've been brought in to work as your agent. I'll be working to get you the best deal in the boardroom, which means you need to do the best possible job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers, and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine. Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
We're about to join the action in what is sure to be an interesting practice session here in Melbourne. It's not long until we get the session underway, and we'll have some cars appearing out on the track. A warm welcome once again to the man standing beside me in the commentary box for this session, Anthony Davidson. Hello, Ant. Excited to get underway?
Yeah, absolutely. I always look forward to seeing the cars get out there on track. They probably won't be on the limit immediately, of course. We know that one or two of the teams are looking to do some work on new aerodynamic packages, so that always takes some time to get into. But it'll be really interesting to see later on in the session what kind of performance gains are there to be found.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps. Front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse. Engine off.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of...
Hi. Good to meet you at last. My name's Chris, and I'll be working with you as your Chief of Vehicle Development. It'll be my job to get your feedback as a driver, and to direct our upgrade design in the areas that you feel are most lacking. At each Grand Prix, we can run a series of practice programs and log the performance to develop various performance improvements. In order for me to know which upgrades to prioritize, I'll need you to select a development area that you'd like us to focus on, and you can do that in the R&D section of your laptop. Anyway, that's all for now, but I'll keep you up to date, okay? I'll see you soon.
Checks complete. We're ready. A fair bit of damage to the front wing. It will affect performance. Damaged front wing will affect performance. There's a lot of damage to the front wing. We're seeing a significant loss in downforce.
Quick look at the classification at the end.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. Many of the drivers have commented on the challenge posed by the high-speed direction changes around this circuit, but you still need to be quick in a straight line. Is that a fair layman's appraisal?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will put a tricky balancing act.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres. All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go. Sebastian's currently in P2. Chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know. We've dropped to P12, 12th position on the grid. We're seeing Sebastian putting in faster times right now. Fuel is marginal. We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps. The front wing is badly damaged. You've lost a lot of downforce on the car. Pit and we'll fit you a new front wing. To P15. tyres have set us back a little.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
The atmosphere is heavy with expectation and anticipation, and bearing the weight of that burden today is a place we know very well indeed. It's Albert Park. The story of the season begins here then with the Australian Grand Prix, and it's time for the first chapter to be written. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. I'm joined today in the commentary box, as I will be throughout this season, by a great racing driver, former F1 competitor, a man who was world champion once upon a time as well, and an all-round top chap. It's the one and only Anthony Davidson. And tell me, here we are, first Grand Prix of the season, the first time racing these cars. So what are the big questions that need to be answered here, in your view?
First of all, Crofty, and thanks for the glowing introduction, I just want to say it's a real privilege to be here, and I can't wait to see what this competitive field has in store for us this season. Now, to answer your question, obviously there's the question of performance in race trim, but really this is going to be all about reliability. It's the first Grand Prix of the season, don't forget. You're pushing all your new components to their limits. Formula One cars are full of very sophisticated but also very sensitive technology. So the most important thing today is to get to the end of the race, keep everything in good condition and try to stay out of trouble while you're at it.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Nico Rosberg is on pole position today after coming out on top of a difficult qualifying, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Bottas, Button, Hülkenberg, Alonso and Carlos Sainz, Massa, Gutierrez, Romain Grosjean and Perez, Kvyat, Palmer, Kevin Magnussen and Rio Haryanto, Ericsson and Nasser, a Ferrari and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Goeienaand. Wat hy met homself. Hierin is 'n pro-career, dit is eintlik bloody moeilik. Want in 2016 I was like dirt cheap, it was like $100 for this. Is it too bad nie? 2017 like insane though. Ja nee, hierdie is nie net vir enige Tom, Dick en Harry. Nee, ek het 2012 gejam met die jam ek 'n bietjie van 15 en dis net 16 is op special doen. Ek wil wat ek maar kry om iets anders te speel terwyl ek ronddonder. Ek weet nie, wat dink jy? Ek is nou besig om myne te download. Ja, die episode 1, yes. Nou kom, is jy 'n groot Hitman fan of wat? Sien, hierdie is anders as daai. Hierdie is it was like 5 episodes of iets so dit. So ek weet nie of hy so telltales gaan wees nie of wat is. So dis kom ek wil hom download en sien hoe hy is. Wat kan ja, so ek nou besig om die eerste episode te download, laat ek kan jam en sien. Well done. Well done, laat jy hom weer begin het. Jo, ek het nog nie daai begin nie.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Ja, draak heb ek die ander aand paar challenges gedoen wat ouens gestuur het vir die klub en goeders die jam en toe te begin. Hy lyk baie nice, yes. Lyk of hy baie interessant gaan wees. Die World War II ene. Oh, gaan hy vir die pad af. Nie crashie. Fuck. Ja, sien jy, die pro-career wat ek nou jam is like all the assists is up. Jy sit in die kar, jy change the gears by yourself, alles. Ja, ja, nee, hy is insane, het is
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
en alle goeders, ja. Ugh.